But as you can see, it just says strong networks facilitate order. Weak ties permit disorder. So this informant shit is causing the hood to get worse and worse and worse, and it's going to continue to get worse because more and more people are becoming informants every year. Welcome back to the Altgeld Kingpins YouTube Channel, where we talk about confidential informants. And if it's your first video and you're looking at these numbers, I know you're wondering, like, why all the math? Well, this is one informant getting 5 informants, and then it equals 5 informants. This is 5 informants getting 5 informants each, and then it equals 25, and then so on, so on, so on. And with this video, I'm going to still talk about snitching in the hood, and I'm referencing the book Snitching, Criminal Informants and the Erosion of American Justice by Alexandra Nader-Poff, and the link is in the description below. So what I want to do is stick with the hood, and I have this acronym, DUFFLO, that I use, and it stands for Don't Underestimate Family, Friends, Lovers, Enemies. Look objectively. So I have a lot of the merch for the Altgeld Kingpins apparel. So you'll have a lot of that stuff, links in the description below, or just shoot me an email or anything, and then I'll try to get you guys the merchandise. But in this video, I'm on page 117, and we're still on chapter 5, Snitching in the Hood. And I want to read these 2 paragraphs and show you guys how serious this is. Pervasive informant can distort the most intimate of relationships. When Pauline Miller was arrested on forgery charges, she volunteered to police that she had information implicating her son in a 4-year-old murder case. She agreed to wear a wire and testify against him, in exchange for which she received a sentence of probation. By contrast, Lula Mae Smith served 7 years in federal prison because she refused to testify against her son, Darren. The prosecutor on her case admitted that Lula Mae was only prosecuted in order to get to her son, that he kept hoping and praying that she would be acquitted, and that even at the time of her trial, he believed that she should have not gone to jail. The caustic effects of such arrangements are not limited to individuals or even families. Interpersonal trust is a crucial ingredient for community survival, and studies show that poor urban neighborhoods are particularly dependent on social trust networks. Because such communities typically lack strong economic and public institutions, people rely on family and informal networks for jobs, income, shelter, childcare, and other vital resources. Social networks also play a vital role in preventing crime in the first place. According to Professor Sampson's research, crime and disorder directly correlate with a neighborhood's ability to maintain cohesive social networks. Strong networks facilitate order. Weak ties permit disorder. When they talking about social network, they're not talking about no fucking Instagram. They're not talking about no fucking Facebook. They're not talking about these social networks that you guys are playing on and stunting on. They're not talking about that. They're talking about the social network and the fabric of what the actual hood is. We all work and we need each other, and we work with each other to survive. I might have sugar, you might have Kool-Aid, you might have peanut butter, you might have jelly, you might got the bread, you might got the butter, you might got fresh water, you might got paper towels, you might got tissue, but we all sharing the items that we do have and that we don't have to help each other. But as you can see, it just says strong networks facilitate order. Weak ties permit disorder. So this informant shit is causing the hood to get worse and worse and worse, and it's gonna continue to get worse because more and more people are becoming informants every year. And as you all know, informants are authorized to what? Commit crimes. What areas are they committing these crimes in? In the hood. What's the high crime area? The hood. So all of this stuff that's going on is causing the social fabric to break down in the hood. we're not trusting each other. We don't want to work with each other. We don't want to build anything. We all trying to tear each other down because we just want the green, but we turn it into the blue. So think about this. I read 2 cases where a mother, she birthed her son. And when them people came and told her, hey, you going to jail today, lady.
No, I ain't. I'm telling my son, he killed somebody 4 years ago. I know exactly who he killed. He killed so-and-so, so-and-so. And if y'all don't believe me, put me on the wire and I'm going to go ahead and go show y'all.
What happened? She wired herself up. Well, they wired up. But she went and talked with her child. Her child about, remember you killed so-and-so, so-and-so? What you ended up killing him for? Oh, man, I killed him because you already know this, this. You got your son a life sentence. How could you go visit him knowing that you are the reason he's in jail? You see what happened with the other mother. They tried to get her to tell her son she did 7 years in the feds. I ain't telling on my son. And they prosecuted the mother just to get at the son. Then this is another thing which y'all gotta understand. When you on probation, you can't live in a house with another probationer. So if your mama on probation and you coming home from jail, you can't live with your mama because guess what? Your mama on probation. So you can't stay at her house. You got to stay at another family member house that's not on probation. Guess what? If the family fabric is broken down, the community in the hood is broken down, nobody trusts you and nobody trusts each other. When you come home, where you going to stay? When you need a job, who's going to help you to get a job? When you need somebody to break you off a little something when you come home and show you some love, who gonna show you some love when they ain't got no money? You know who would show you the love though, because they know where you just came from and they don't mind you going back? One of these informants. I got a sack and a gap for you. You want it? It's a job. It's something. I mean, it's a way for you to make some money. I mean, you got a felony on your record. You can't go get a job. But I got this job for you. This is always open. Think about that. So, like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me your thoughts. Do you think this is okay that the hood is really not going to be a hood? It's literally going to be full of nothing but rats pretty soon. And when it's full of rats pretty soon, what's going to happen after that? Let me know your thoughts. Tell me what you think about this situation. Tell me what you think about the informants. Tell me what you think about snitching ass rats. What do you think? I'm telling you what I think, and I'm telling you what I know and things that I've been through. But I want to hear from you guys as well. So that's all I got to say. See you guys on the next episode.
This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.